February 26th, it is Cat in the Hat Day. Where
Good morning, teachers and students. Today, is Thursday, February 21st, 2019. My name is Salai. With me today are Azian, Abraham, Salai, and with me today are Azian, Abraham, and Riv. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to our national and state flags, our national anthem, and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to a republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I solemnly pledge that I will arrive on time with all my materials ready to do my best. I will be a great listener, a hard worker, and encourage my classmates. I will act responsibly and accept consequences for my actions, and my classmates, teachers, and parents will be proud of me. cleaning for a moment of time. Thank you. You may be seated. And now on to Like a Pride. P is for preparation. Be in school every day on time wearing school uniform without materials ready. R is for respect. Follow school rules, keep handing objects to yourself, and respect teacher and peers. I is for integrity. Make good choices and always say the truth. Be a person of honest character. D is for dedication. Be an active learner, participate in class, do your own work, and always try your best. E is for excellence. Always strive for your personal best, be competitive, and have a positive attitude. And now on to Abraham with the menu.
Thank you, Sarai. Good morning, Leggers. Today for lunch we will be having chicken burger with cheese or ham and cheese sandwich with sweet potato puffs, burger salad with French dressing and fruit for breakfast tomorrow. On Tuesday we will be having pancake with maple syrup, wrapped orange, burst raisins, 100% orange juice, milk, and now on Saturday with the weather of the birthdays.
Thank you, Abraham. Good morning, Ligers. Today's high is 72 with a low of 57, and there is 0% chance of showers. Today's birthday is pre-K for student Mateo Garcia. This weekend's birthday are pre-K 3 student Ariana Elizondo, kindergartner Luis Perez, first graders Lead Garcia and Michelle Herrera, and second graders Jose Reyes and Luis Castillo, third grader Cecilio Armenta, fourth grader Jason Gonzalez, and fifth grader Ruby Castillo and Nathan Bautista. Celebrating her birthday on Monday is our principal, Miss Imelda Martinez, from our news crew at school. We would like to wish Miss Martinez a very happy birthday. Now on to Brandy with the wild words of the week.
Thank you, Azriel. Good morning, Ligers. Today's math word of the week is pictograph. Pronunciation, pictograph. Definition, a chart that shows pictures. Word in a sentence, the pictograph shows you data. This week's science word of the week is sand. Pronunciation, sand. Definition, tiny broken rock, pieces of rock. Word in a sentence, Tom brushed the sand off his pants. Now back to Sarail with the words of wisdom.
Thank you, Brittany. Good morning, Blackers. This is Sarai with a few words of wisdom. Did you know that school is a place that can help your dreams come true? That's right. Why? Because learning opens your eyes to new ideas, new ways of seeing things, new possibilities. Learning helps you reach for your dreams. It is said, without learning, without eyes, without learning, you can't see all the great opportunities the world has to offer you. You can't see how to make your dreams come true. Dreams like being a nurse, an artist, or a police officer. As we begin this brand new day, let's all make a promise to ourselves and to each other. Let's promise to work hard, have fun, and keep our eyes wide open to the awesome possibilities that a good education has to offer. Something to think about this Sarai, Aziel, Abraham, and Jennifer. Make it a great day or not.
The choice is yours. Today there are no visitors to the library. Teachers, please call before sending students to the library. Thank you.
Our deadline for AR is April 4th. Currently, we have 20 classes that are done with AR for the year. We are still missing 17 classes to complete the year goal. If we can get 100% of our students meeting their AR goal for the year by April 4th, Ms. Cantu, the librarian, will be shaving part of her head and having a new polished shaved in. She will explain more in your classes.
Teacher and students, just a reminder that the yearbook is on sale for $40. Please see Ms. Gonzalez, Ms. Lerma, or Coach Reynala for more information.
Now into Ms. Guntu with some information about next week and today's trivia question.
Your best Cat in the Hat outfit. On Wednesday, February 27th, it is I Speak for the Books. Dress up like a Lorax. Wednesday, February 27th is Family Reading Night in the library from 3 to 5 p.m. Please join us. On Thursday, February 28th, don't be a Grinch. Dress up as a Grinch or a Who. On March 1st, it's If I Ran the Circus. Dress up in a circus outfit. Remember, be your best Dr. Seuss all week. Join us for Family Reading Night on Wednesday, February 27th from 3 to 5 p.m. in the Liker Library. Hope to see you there. On Thursday, February 28th, author Sean Elliott Russell will be at our school to tell us about himself and read us his story, Be Still Little Tree, Be Still. Students will have a chance to interact with Mr. Russell and purchase items from him after the show. If you would like more information, please come by the library. Remember to write your teacher's name, number of students, and bring your answers to the library. No running in the hallways, guys. A librarian speaks for the books, but the Lorax speaks for the trees. Today's trivia question is, what are the name of the trees that the Lorax speaks for? And remember, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not.
These are all the announcements for today. Have a thrilling, thriving Thursday. Enjoy today's story.
0.5, AR quiz number 4002. To my brave little trees, you are stronger and more amazing than you could ever know. You are wonderful and magnificent just the way you are, a unique and precious gift to the world. Love yourself with all of your heart, and your life will become filled with magic and joy. Be still. I believe in you. You can do it. Love, Sean. In front of a house made of red-colored brick, a yard full of flowers and grass that was thick, was home to a new little tree that was planted right next to an older tree, bigger and slanted. Hi, Mr. Tree, said the new little one. Hello there, little tree. Where are you from? I came from a nursery. It was indoors, but I'm loving it here. There's sunshine galore. He was playful and free with a heart full of glee, so grateful to be in that yard by the tree. Then one day the little tree noticed a change. The sky became darker. The clouds were all strange. What's wrong with the sky? Why does it flash? What is that grumble? The little one asked. I almost forgot. You grew up indoors. Well, little tree, this here is a storm. Boom! When the thunder, like dynamite, blasts. It scared little tree, his heart beating fast. When he got wet, he asked Mr. Tree, what is this water that's falling on me? There's so much I feel like I'm drowning, he cried. That's rain, little friend, the big tree replied. The little tree shook as the gusts of wind blew and pushed all his branches and pulling them too. I want to go hide. I'm scared of the sound. I wish I could jump up out of the ground and run in the house. I feel so afraid. Oh, please, Mr. Tree, make them go away. He thought he would help him hide from the storm, but Mr. Tree stood there in powerful form and whispered, not sounding worried or thrilled, Be still, little tree, be still. Soon the clouds had all passed and thunder was gone. The birds all returned for a feast on the lawn. The little tree stood there, soaked from the rain, glad it was over, but feeling ashamed. I never want to get rained on again. I hate thunderstorms, he said to his friend. He thought they were bad because they made him afraid, and if he stayed away, he'd be safe and okay. But a week or two later, another one came, and poor little tree was stuck in the rain. He'd cry and he'd fight, shaking in fear, praying the lightning and rain disappeared. That's when his buddy would tell him so dear, Be still, little tree, be still. After the storm, the little tree slept, tired from all of the tears that he wept. And when he awoke, he asked Mr. Tree, How come you have never tried to help me? The thunder is scary, the wind tries to push me, and you only stand there trying to shush me. My dear little friend, I do want to help. That's why I tell you what I tell myself. I once was a tree even smaller than you. And one day the storm came thundering too. I was afraid, but the tree by the roof said, Be still, little tree, be still. She told me that fear is just like a storm. It comes out of nowhere and thunders and pours. But sooner or later, it all goes away. So if you are still, then you'll be okay. Don't run from the storm. Don't fight it or try. Be still and just feel it as it passes by. Feel the rain as it falls. Don't say that it's bad. Hear the roar of the thunder. That sounds like it's mad. Be still in the storm, no matter how strong, and before you will know it, the storm will be gone. Is that why you always look peaceful and calm? The little tree asked as he followed along. I'm still afraid every now and again, said Mr. Tree to his curious friend. But when I'm afraid, I say to myself, be still, little tree, be still, and it helps. Just as his friend had finished his sentence, crashes of lightning struck in the distance. Remember, my friend, just try to be still. The storm may be strong, but so is your will. And if the storm's throwing you roughly about, concentrate on your breath as it goes in and out. With that advice, the little tree readied to follow the steps so he could be steady. The sky became darker, the storm was now close, large and ferocious, stronger than most. He stood very still while feeling the wind shake all of his branches and pass through his limbs. He stood very still and slowly he breathed while feeling the rain pour down on his leaves. He stood very still, hearing the thunder even when wanting to run under cover. And as the wind grew and pushed him around, he swayed with the wind while holding his ground. He said to himself under thousands of drops, "It's raining right now, but soon it will stop." In thunder and lightning, he peacefully thought. After an hour, the storm went away. It may have been scary, but he was okay. Mr. Tree, did you see how I did? I stood really still and never once hid. I saw, little friend, you made me so proud, and now you can make it through any great cloud. Storms would arise and storms would depart, but Little Tree always had peace in his heart. Then one day he noticed, while looking around, the ground seemed like it was a lot further down. His trunk had got thicker, his branches were longer, he felt kind of different, bigger and stronger. Hey, Mr. Tree, what happened to me? I used to have 2 branches, now I have 3. The rain, little tree, it's helped you get strong. Sometimes what we fear is what helps us along. The rain is a gift that's feeding your roots. That's how we grow leaves and branches of fruit. If rain didn't pour, we'd always be small. You may think it's bad, but it's not bad at all. The little tree stood in amazement and thought, the storm that I feared would hurt me a lot was really just trying to help me to grow. So when the skies would thunder and glow, he'd smile and say, so peaceful and slow, be still, little tree, be still. Over the years, he got even stronger. The little tree wasn't so little much longer. Early one morning, he opened his eyes to welcome the sun and was caught by surprise. Not too far away, the length of a car, was a new little tree standing there in the yard. Hi, Mr. Tree, said the small one to him. Hello, little tree, he replied with a grin. I'm happy to meet you. Where are you from? A nursery, said the small little one. They spoke through the morning and mid-afternoon until they were stopped by the sound of a boom. Both of them stared at the clouds rolling in as they covered the sun, and the sky became grim. Mr. Tree, what's going on? Why is it dark and the wind blowing strong? I almost forgot. You grew up indoors. Well, little tree, this here is a storm. The new little tree looked frozen in fear. Her eyes became wider, all glossy with tears. There, little tree, don't be so afraid. But I am, Mr. Tree. Will we be okay? Should I try to go hide? Oh, what should I do? Mr. Tree didn't speak for a moment or two. He stared at the storm as he thought of the times he was terribly terrified, wanting to hide. But because of his friend who was helpful and kind, he could stand in a storm and be peaceful inside. Overcome with emotion, he smiled and cried, so grateful that he was a tree and alive. Looking back at his scared little friend, he replied, be still, little tree, be still. Face your fears like little tree. Remember, B-O-B. Practice with your parents. You can do it. Be still. Pause. Try to be as quiet as you can. Oh, observe. Feel the energy of the storm moving around inside of you. Where is it in your body? What does it feel like? Breathe. Breathe in and out slowly. Feel your belly rise and fall. In your mind, calmly say, in when you breathe in, and out when you breathe out. And if you want to, you can smile while you breathe. The end. This was Be Still Little Tree, Be Still by Sean Elliott Russell. AR level 2.5, AR points 0.5, AR quiz number 400002. Enjoy.